guess what? I'll keep my promise. I said I'm gonna come live for from 2 days ago till June 16 because my dance therapy is starting in on June 17, right? So I'm coming here to share a little bit about trauma and the reason of this dance. This dance is the 1 week dance is dance therapy to release, reset, and redefine. What are you releasing? You're releasing negative energy. You're releasing trauma. Guess what? Newsflash, there is a way to heal from trauma that doesn't have to do with medication. Or maybe I should call this title that I should title this meditation, not medication. This is a brief live session that I'll be hosting from 2 days ago till June 16, and then I hope to see you all to my free dance therapy challenge from June 17 to June 24th. So today we're talking about what is trauma, how to self-identify, and how to step away from trauma, and what else? The dance therapy session. So what is trauma? I have my note down because it's very important to give fact to people, not to make up your own thing, right? So trauma is when we experience very stressful, frightening, or distressing events that are difficult to cope with. And if this happens in childhood, you may forget. And that's what happens to most of us. We have been through moments, situations that we don't really remember in person, but because the body holds score, because our mind keeps memories and things that have happened to us, we don't forget. So what happened is when you're facing a situation, because we go into our that memory box to react, we get there unconsciously, and that's where our reaction came from or comes from. For instance, I the way I self-identify was asking myself, why do I react this way? And funny enough, this word was what challenged. Oosh, sorry, this is what challenged me. The definition of love in the book of First Corinthians 4:13. Okay, so the definition of love, it says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, does not boast, it's not proud, does not dishonor others, it's not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, keep no record of wrong, does not delight in evil, love rejoices with the truth, love always protects, love always trusts, always hopes, and love always perseveres. So in the book of First Corinthians 13:4-7, when I self-identify my trauma, I wasn't medically identified, or diagnosed. That's the word for it. So when I was studying the word, I'm like, okay, all this is talking about love, and I know I'm made in the image of God, and God is love. So why is it that I am not manifesting these fruits of the spirit? So to self-identify trauma, you need to ask this question. Like anything, that's how it starts with self-development. You need to ask, why? Why am I here? Why am I not walking in my purpose? Why am I not manifesting the image of God? Why am I not showing the fruit of the Spirit? These questions will help you to identify trauma. And that's what I did. It start with a simple question. Why am I not showing the fruit of the Spirit that the Bible talk about? It's so easy to compare or try to find answer out of the word. But the best thing is the word of God is the mirror, is our mirror, right? So when you're asking yourself, why am I always angry? Why am I short tempered? Because I'm comparing my life, my reaction to the word of God, and it wasn't showing any of these things. Then with the why, I started going deeper and deeper. Like, what happened to me? What did I go through that created an event in me that when I'm about to answer, respond to a situation, I have to come, anger has to come out. Why am I always angry? What happened to me as a child? So these questions led me to get deeper and know that, okay, there is a trauma there. Because our reaction comes from our experience. And where does this experience comes from? It comes from the things that you've seen, the things that you've experienced, the things that you've lived, the things that you've heard. So it's very important to identify where you are. Guess what? You don't identify trauma so that you can play the victim, but you identify trauma so that you can weaken that part of you and step into your calling and step into your who you're called to be and step into that empowered person. Most people, when they identify trauma, they just dwell there because they don't have the power to step out. Trauma should not define who you are. That's why in this 1 week, I put the link here. In this 1 week, you are releasing that negative energy. You are resetting your life and you are renewing your mind so that you can be the person that you're called to be. There is value in you. But trauma will let you dwell in that place of pity, doubt, and everything else to make you powerless. So I've given you the definition of trauma. I've also given you how you can identify it. I identify mine through the word of God. 1 Corinthians 13:4-7, and also the book of Genesis 1:27. It says we are made in the image and the likeness of God. Anything that I was doing, I wasn't seeing that as being the image of God. If God is love, I wasn't seeing any of those things manifesting in my life. Now, how do you heal from trauma? There are more than 6 ways to heal from trauma, and medication is not one of them. Meditation over medication. Okay, let's say it like that. Maybe that should be my title, right? But medication does not heal. Medication takes care of the after work. Meditation takes you deeper for your healing to be made manifested. So what are the ways to heal? One way, ways to heal from trauma is movement, arts, okay, meditation, affirmation, community. These are some of the ways. For me, the way I heal was through movement. What do I mean by movement? Dance. Dance was the way that I used to heal. God used African dance to heal me. And God used the things that I was already aware of, the things that I love. Dance is my passion. I love to dance. I've been teaching this for over a decade, and the African dance, that's what I do. African dance has helped a lot of people, that my students, more than 10,000 students in person and virtually, to transform their life. So dance was one of the methods that I used to heal from trauma. And meditation. I meditate. I use the word of God to meditate. I meditated on the word of God. I meditated on 1 Corinthians 13:4-7. And as I was meditating on it, I'm like, okay, I don't see this. So as I keep meditating on the word, right, the fruit was awakening in me. They're becoming, they're becoming real, right? And I started manifesting it. Meditate to manifest. Now, the other thing is affirmation. You will affirm the word. So like I said, I wasn't seeing the fruits, but when I went into the word, I started affirming the word. I am love. I am patient. How does affirmation work on you to heal from trauma? It's not just saying it. You're reshaping, rewinding, or reshaping the way you think. You're saying, I am love. I am patient. I am patient. You see yourself saying it, then it reshapes the way you say it. Now, an affirmation, I said that, and community. It takes people to bring you down, and it takes people to lift you up. God bless me with people to transform my life. That's why I'm inviting you. I want to be part of your community to heal. I'm inviting you to my free 1 week dance therapy. This 1 week dance therapy, you are going to release energies that are not serving you. You're going to reset your life and renew your way of thinking about you. Self-hate is not going to serve you. Doubt is not going to serve you. Hating other people is not going to serve you. It is time to step into your authority. It is time to fully unleash your potential. It is time to identify your blueprint. This is a limited time, a limited spot, only for 1 week session, June 17th to June 24th. For you to join, for you to be part of this community. It's limited. The link is here. Sign up for this free session. You're going to step into your calling, step into your authority, step into who you're meant to be. I can't wait to see you, and I'll see you tomorrow for another live session. Bye bye. I love you.